folks, and welcome back to the Homestead. I thought I would share a recipe with you that a good friend of mine, Miss Karen Deal, shared with me about 4 or 5 years ago. This is Miss Karen Deal's cream cheese pound cake. And as you can see, it is a lovely, lovely cake, and it is a great addition for any holiday. You can share it with friends and neighbors and your family. So I'd like to share it with you. So come along and I'll show you how I make it. Alright, so the ingredients for this cream cheese pound cake is 4 sticks of margarine. It is highly recommended that Land O'Lakes margarine is used. Not sure why she recommends Land O'Lakes. That's just what she does. That's what she uses, so that's what I used. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese and 3 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavoring, not vanilla extract, 3 cups of plain flour, plus 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're definitely going to want a stand mixer when you're making this pound cake. You're going to start by adding your cream cheese, and your 4 sticks of margarine. You're going to blend the cream cheese and the margarine until it's blended well. And then you're going to gradually add in your 3 cups of sugar and continue blending until it is well blended. And the tip here is the longer you blend the butter, cream cheese, and sugar combination, the better. You'll want to stop occasionally and scrape down the sides to ensure that everything is getting well incorporated. Continue mixing the cream cheese, margarine, and sugar combination for a few more minutes, and then you're going to gradually add 1 egg at a time. You're going to add each egg and just until it's just barely blended. I stop the mixer in between each blend of the egg. This is where you have to be very careful to not overblend. Once you start adding the eggs and the flour, you don't want to blend it any longer than necessary because too much will make the cake turn out chewy. Next, you're going to add your 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavoring, again until just barely blended. And right here, you want to be careful if you have a splash guard for your stand mixer. You're going to want to put that on because once you start adding in the liquid, there's so much batter that it's going to splash out everywhere. So I put my splash guard on and hope for the best. Next, you're going to add in your 3 cups of flour and salt mixture. I do it 1 cup at a time as best I can without making a big giant mess. This is one of those recipes where I really wish I had one of those Bosch mixers that doesn't have the big overhead mixer that kind of gets in the way when you're trying to add in ingredients. So just do the best you can and get it all in there again until it's just well incorporated, not over mixing, and I do it on a lower speed just to prevent that over mixing. So after a couple of minutes, just kind of do a final scrape down the sides and make sure all of the flour is incorporated into the batter. Once your batter is mixed thoroughly but not over mixed, we're going to pour it into a greased and floured tube pan. So I'm going to just put a little bit of flour in there. Kind of helps keep it from sticking. Here is our batter. Look how good that batter looks. All right, we're gonna pour it. Yes, and my good friend Karen Deal, who shared this recipe with me, she said the reason that you don't want to over mix the batter is because your cake will turn out chewy. So have to be just very careful. You know, I've made this once and it didn't turn out very good, and then I'd say the last several times I've made it, it's turned out pretty good. Never as good as dear Karen's. So Karen Deal, if you ever watch this, I thank you for this recipe because everybody loves it, and you know everybody loves it, so I share it a lot. I'm kind of just spread it out so that it's kind of even in there in the pan so that the cake cooks evenly. I tried baking this in a bundt pan, and the bundt pan was just not deep enough. But if you have a larger bundt pan, you probably could make it in a bundt pan. All right, so I think she is ready to go in the oven. All right, so we're going to put it in a 300-degree oven, 300-degree Fahrenheit. You want to make sure that you put a pan of water in there that will create steam so that the cake doesn't dry out. All right, here she is. All right. And it's going to cook in this oven for between an hour and 15 and an hour and 30 minutes. I have timed mine to be an hour and 22 minutes exactly. So so it's going to be anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half until, you know, you put the toothpick in and the cake and it comes out clean. So we will check back then. All right, let's see if this is ready this time. My actual cook time in this new stove was 1 hour and 40 minutes to get the desired consistency of the cake. Not clean. Oh, that looks pretty good. We're gonna call this bad boy done. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, reveal of the cake to see if it's stuck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got just a little bit stuck right there, but that's all right. Other than that, it looks really, really beautiful. That thing turned out very nice. All right, I'm gonna flip it over and we'll get a look at the top side of it. Had to get the master out to flip it over. There it is. Now reveal the cake. Oh, look how beautiful it looks. It looks gorgeous. That may be the best one I've ever made. Just saying. I'm gonna send Karen Deal a picture of that. All right, so there is Karen's cream cheese pound cake. I think if you give it a try, you will absolutely love it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pound cake. I hope you'll give it a try and hope you make it. And let me know in the comments if you do. And from our family to your family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope that you all are blessed beyond measure. See you next time.